Nice. Ah, there were babies trapped. Wait. Oh, this is gaming so true. Excuse me, you two are travelers from beyond these lands, yes? Sorry, but is this little Tepetlosaur your companion? Even got a lovely scarf tied to his tail, I see. He sure is a little bundle of energy. Yep, this is Benui. We met as soon as we arrived in Natlan, and he's been travelling with us since. Rah! Travelling together, are you? Well then, forgive me for being presumptuous, but that kind of behaviour is dangerous indeed. Travelling together with a Saurian, you mean? Humans and Saurians living together is pretty normal here, isn't it? Or do you mean that travelling is dangerous, and so Benui shouldn't wander off too far? Eh? Not exactly. Travel's good for Saurians and humans alike, but if you'll forgive my bluntness, Benui here is quite different. Sorry, all this talk and I haven't even introduced myself. Manqu's the name. I am... maybe? Manqu? It's probably Manqu, isn't it? Manqu's the name. I am a researcher for the Saurian Relics Association, and am responsible for scholarly inquiries into certain tribal customs. Simply put, I study past tribal customs. And of course, I've heard our little Tepetlosaur's name. May I have yours too? Paimon's Paimon, and this is Harley. Rah! Such energy. Looks like Harley and Paimon have been taking good care of you. Nah. Of course we have. We feasted a ton in our time together, haven't we, Benui? Bye. Hey, Benui, don't go wandering off. Shame. He's such a vigorous little one too. So what's the danger exactly? My apologies. Eloquence is not my strong suit, but I really do think it is a shame. Alright, I'll be forthright. You must have seen many little Tepetlosaurs before, yes? Benui is different from them. You mean the red mark on his horn? That is not a mark that an ordinary Saurian would bear. In truth, records indicate this to be the Flame Lord's blessing. I'm not even going to pretend to know how to pronounce that. How to put it? Saurians with this mark often possess incredible power, such as greater strength than other Saurians, swifter swimming speed, or being able to leap to greater heights. That sounds like a perk to me. But as I said before, this is a blessing from the Flame Lord and not their own power. This is the power of the far more ancient dragons, and Natlan Saurians can no longer withstand it today. The Wyob and the Night Kingdom also reject this power, and as such, refuse to accept such Saurians. And in the process of growing, they will sometimes be killed by this power, or driven mad by it, both dangerous possibilities. Perhaps, I believe, you should deliver him to the Children of Echoes. They will deal with the matter appropriately. Deal with the matter? Again, apologies for my clumsy words, but I believe it best to leave this to us locals. Thanks for letting me know. But you do not intend to give up on him, I presume. I do not abandon my companions. Alright, very well, Outlander. Your resolve is evident. I do not know if I should reveal this to you, for this is a secret that only we locals know. But if you wish to save Benui, you must take him on a pilgrimage to the volcano. Legend has it that our tribal warriors would carry a token that was split in two, and in the great volcano they would wash the name of their companion as remembered by the fallen dragon. What? Then they would gain their Saurian the Night Kingdom's acceptance once more. Why are you telling me this? Because the people of the 6 great tribes no longer attempt this, nor have they the time to spare for such an attempt. But you are an outlander, a traveller from afar, unbound by the old-fashioned ideas the tribes hold. And if you succeed, you will prove beyond doubt that the inscriptions on some ancient relics and crumbling scrolls remain true to this day. This is of utmost importance to me, so if you would like to try, I will help you find that token. And as for you, you will be able to save your companion. It's worth a shot. In that case, I shall let you know if I find the place. Alternatively, you could come find me. My research will take me near the Children of Echoes for the time being. Until we meet again then, friend. Okay. The Saurian Relics Association member Manqu turns and departs. Hey, Benui! Quit running around already! Ah. Oh, and by the way, Harley, is that guy gone? He didn't see anything weird, did he? Long story short. In other words, Benui is sick, and we need to grab some stuff and take him up the volcano to get that illness cured. Not that he seems to understand anything that's going on, of course. Not that it matters. Maybe we'll solve all the problems before he gets big. That way, there'll be nothing standing between him and growing up healthy. Now, we can't be sure if we can rely on that guy, but if it's a token we need, we can look around too, can't we? Who knows, we might even find it faster. Benui. You come along too. Ah! Oh. Let's get rolling and look for this token while we're at it. So, I did a puzzle, blew some shit up, and now we're here. Wow, here I thought to come over and check on the frightening noises I'd heard. Telling myself, come on T2, it's probably nothing. But this is quite something. Quite something indeed. Rah! There's even a little Tepetlosaurus here. Was it you who brought these outlanders here then? And was it you who brought this shadow pin down? Paimon did it. I was just walking over here. Hey, you're always like that. Paimon will get mad if you don't cut it out. Relax. If anything, this is a huge relief. So your name's Paimon then? In that case, how about this good lady over here? Call me Harley. Bah! And this is Benui. And T2's my name, a teller of tales for our tribe. Did they really have to say storyteller? I'm also responsible for caring for the stone pillars in this valley. And of course, this shadow pin you've plunged into the earth is one of 3 little pins, and its care was within my jurisdiction. Jurisdiction? Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to compensate the locals for dropping that stone pillar. Paimon wouldn't have used our real names if she'd known sooner. Compensate? T2 had a flash of inspiration. Perhaps he might use this to coerce these people into helping him achieve his goals. That's how I'd slot a bit like this into the plot anyway. Sorry, got a bit carried away thinking about stories there. Telling tales is my responsibility here in the tribe, and after so many years, it's time for me to come up with some originals. And of course, something just had to go wrong with the shadow pin just as I was a few days into my musing. Because why would it ever rain when it could pour? Anyway, I'm not going to blackmail you. I mean, I wouldn't have spoken my thoughts aloud if that was the case, right? Look, we exchange names, but we haven't come to blows, so that makes us friends, yes? Not sure if that's how that works. In that case, could you listen to a friend's request? Sure, as long as it doesn't involve compensation. No, surely not. How should I put this? When you passed through the valley, did you see some sort of giant block of solid phlogiston with golden patterns carved into it? It's in the center of this place. You can't miss it. Nope, don't recall anything like that. Huh, I thought it was obvious enough. That's fine though. This whole business I'm talking about has to do with that huge stone pillar. We call it a shadow pin, and we've had problems with it recently. To be honest, I'd all but given up before meeting you. I had the line all ready. The shadow pins could not be saved, dooming the tribe to calamitous destruction. It didn't sound too bad. Wait, it's just a stone pillar. How could it destroy the tribe? Also, what's so special about these shadow pins anyway? And the one we dropped, it was a lesser pin? But it seemed pretty big to Paimon, so why is it called that? Since you're both Outlanders, I suppose a more detailed explanation is in order. This is related to a legend handed down through our tribe. The stories say that the Wyob hung the pins here to seal the shadow of the Volcano Lord. But that which is sealed beneath them is, in truth, the abyss. That's how most tales in Natlan are. They're embellished narratives held up as warnings, and all their rhetoric is kind of a metaphor. Wait, so you mean the abyss is actually sealed below here? That's right, and recently 2 out of the 3 little shadow pins have floated upward. Perhaps if the 3rd floats too, all the evil beneath the earth will come surging up like a tide. So to be honest, it's an unexpected boon that you've managed to push one back in, so no compensation required. If anything, I was hoping to ask if you'd mind pushing the other one back in as well. Huh, what do you think, Harley? Where the abyss is involved, we can't stand idle. Rah! Even you're up for it, Banui? Well, alright then. Ah, like a flame that appears in the darkness, so too will heroes rise up in times of great peril. Human possibility shines through in glory at moments such as this. You know what? This could make for a great story too. Indeed, Harley, you've got some traits that even those storied heroes don't have. I'm looking forward to this, I must say. Let's go then, dear heroes. Let's go and check on the last floating pin. Harley, just like before, don't forget to touch that iridescent inscription. We got it. Ah, interesting. There we go. That's the second lesser shadow pin. The seals around this pin have been damaged far more than the first. Even the iridescent inscription has been pushed outside the pillar. So that's what you call that shiny golden thing. Now that you mention it, I think we've seen them before. That's right. There should have been something similar on the pin you pushed back into the ground earlier. Ancient legends tell that before the idea of Natlan was even born, when this land was ruled by the ancient dragons, the language by which they wielded phlogiston was these iridescent inscriptions. These days, none understand the meaning hidden in these lights. Only the golden engravings, scattered across Natlan, remain to mark the trail of those ancient dragons. Wait, so you know how to work it, but not how it works? I feel like that is most fucking scientists. We, as a species, don't understand fully how the brain works. We don't understand why antidepressants work the way they do. We just know that they do. Like, neuroscience is so, like, just vibes. We cannot decipher the meaning of the inscriptions, but the ways we use phlogiston are the same, so we do understand it on that level. Let me try to explain. So, Liyue has those mysterious adeptal mechanisms, yes? And while humans don't know the principles underlying their function, they can still make use of them. In the same way, I guess, that you can play a game, but you don't have to understand how the game was made in order to understand how to play the game. That's more or less what I'm talking about, despite the imperfect analogy. So much to say that we'll need this shiny iridescent inscription to push the pin back down, right? Correct. Think of the inscription as an eggshell that has been shattered by the expanding abyss. We'll need to find the broken shards and fix the shell. Only then can the abyss within be sealed away. Huh, that's a better analogy than the last. Paimon thinks so too. Now she gets it. Speaking of which, the golden patterns flew right over, just like before, but the inscription hasn't appeared beneath this pillar. Why is that? That indicates that not only has the inscription been squeezed out, but it's also become fragmented. This is bad. We need to find any scattered bits, and fast. So where do we find them? I don't know either. Huh. They should still be held down by some power despite being scattered, so my guess is that they're nearby. Maybe we just need to look around. Bah! Bah! You want to go over? We're doing something important right now. We'll play with you later, alright? Bah! Bah! Do you mean that the inscription is over there? Bah! Oh wow, I've heard that even now there are still Saurians who can sense an inscription's power, but I always thought it was hearsay. Could it be true? I suppose you really are no ordinary Dipetlosaurus, Banui. So you can do that too, huh? You got some way to go before you can be as good a guide as Paimon. Yeah? Paimon's jealous. Says who? Paimon's way more broad-minded than she looks. That was just her way of praising him. Yeah? The little guy didn't catch that at all. If only he was a little smarter. I think he's perfectly smart. I'm sure he'll understand someday. Precisely. Those in the tribe responsible for Saurian care always say that it takes time to truly establish a rapport with them. The secret to success is as follows. Exercise patience and constantly communicate. Whether humans wish to understand Saurians or Saurians humans, they both need lots and lots of time. True. Just like Paimon didn't get what Banui was trying to tell us just now either. Sorry, Banui. You're quick to reply though, Paimon will give you that. Alright, we'll follow you and see if we can find any golden patterns. The lighting in here is really cool, the way it's spinning. Look at that. I love that effect. Huh? You mean here? This place is empty. Dig downwards? Wait, surely the iridescent inscription's not down there, is it? Yay. Ah, be careful! Whee! Nice. This is one way to fish. Oh, this is old, like... The iridescent inscription is here after all. Harley, all you have to do is go touch it. This is old unified civilization architecture. Oh! Ah. Eh? The water suddenly... Well... This was unified civilization architecture? Wait, seriously? So this guy was the one behind the water rising just now? Might that mechanism let us lower the water level? Nice. Ah, the mechanism's broken? These ruins are very, very old. It's a miracle that the water control still works at all. Looks like we'll have to try to find another way. Oh! What just happened? Blessings never come in pairs, but trouble always comes in threes. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, they're bombs. Okay. Yes.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Yay. Turn on. Let me clear that open. Nope. Oh, okay. Yay. Chest. Oh, red metal key. Feels like I'm leading a Sealy. Touch. Ah, it floated away! Surely the eggshell should be complete now. Well, the iridescent inscription should be mended now. Let's head down below the lesser shadow pin to take a look. Ah, just as I thought, the iridescent inscription is now displayed beneath the lesser shadow pin. Just like before, to restore the inscription's power, simply reach out and touch it. Heyo. We need to break those transparent spikes first. Be careful, Harley. Bah! Oh shit. That is a lot of lava, huh? Ah! Fucking hell. Oh my god. Ugh. Imagine doing this on fucking mobile, bro. Oh my god. Oh, we lost one. Shit. Oh, up here. There we go. Yeah, damn. Ooh. We did it! The 2 shadow pins have been plunged back into the earth. Ah! Nice work. Another round of applause couldn't hurt. I'd clap my hands so they fell off if I could. But then I couldn't write another story, so forgive me for not doing so. Oh yeah, this guy's like a storyteller. Still, I assure you that in my heart, naught but bones remain attached to my wrist. Huh? Yeah, that's getting kind of creepy. Really? And here I thought that kids these days like their stories with a little dash of darkness. Watching the shadow pin burrow back into the ground really takes a load off my soul. Long-standing tradition dictates that we now only need to check the 3rd lesser shadow pin and the greater shadow pin, and we can call this a job well done. Abyss successfully busted, not to return for a good long time. The rest of this trip should be quite safe, so feel free to come along and chat with me. I'd like to know the heroes I'm inscribing into our tribe's stories better, you know? In that case, you've got to say something like this. The mighty Paimon was as tall as a mountain. In that case, I'd like to be as large as 2. Rah! 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 Hey, what do you mean by that, little guy? You want to be as tall as 3 mountains? Ah! Aww. Benui, you truly are a saurian of prodigious appetites. Oh. Sure. In that case, my brave warriors, Paimon, as tall as a mountain, Harley, with the stature of 2, and Benui, who has the bulk of 3, would you kindly come with me, Titu, the poor little human-sized dwarf, to check on that last little shadow pin? Wonderful, it's solid, almost as if it was grown from the very soil, more robust even than the roots of the great mother tree that grows beneath the scion of the Canopy's mountain cliffs. Now I can head back and take up my shift in peace. Of the 3 lesser shadow pins, the most reliable you remained. If I should ever pen a tale about the pins transforming into lovely tribeswomen, you shall be the loveliest amongst them. What? Huh? Wow, so you were the one most interested in stone pillars all along, huh? Shocking. Hey now, that's ignorant speaking. Here in Natlan, we believe that pure spirit and intelligence dwell within all things. For us, things taking on human form is a most traditional theme. For example, the tale of a beech tree's shadow that transformed into a young woman and a young flower feather clan tribesman who fell from the sky. Or the story of a man who was human by day but would morph into a saurian under the moonlight at night. Many are the ways such tales are told, but they're all variations on that same theme I spoke of. Is that really true? Well, this is what a lot of stories say. That much I'll swear to as one who tells tales. Wait, what about the Shadowpin story then? There's no real shadow of the Volcano Lord, is there? And if the shadow is the Abyss, then what is a pin, really? Celestial Nail? Oh ho, you're a lot sharper than I thought, little Paimon. Let's see, where should I start with such a story? Long ago, the mountain range where the children of Echoes made their home was not as it is today. It was more normal, more complete, more lovely. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked, when the Cambrian catastrophe struck. I feel like this has to be an Avatar reference. There's no way this is not an Avatar reference. Like, they should have had it when the Cambrian Nation attacked, because that would have been so fucking good. The Cambrian catastrophe? Indeed, Natlan's ley lines were always special and somewhat delicate, and so this calamity brought utter devastation. They say that the Night Kingdom was severely damaged in that disaster, and the totem pole's lights grew dim. The Wyob could not hear the tribe's cries. And up on land, a dark tide of disaster blazed toward the mountain range, brought on by 2 Conrian soldiers. It was they who were the source of the troubles. Interesting. Conrian soldiers? That's right. At that time, the tribe's leader had gone forth to the lone island in the west to resist the giant beasts. Lone Island in the west? So a place we haven't unlocked yet. Elder Trior had no choice but to contend with the Abyss and those two abject Kamrians. Finally, the tribe's warriors and Saurians, exhausting their spirit, flesh, and blood, found a way to use the iridescent inscription, fashioning giant stone nails out of solid phlogiston. Yeah, they figured out a way to make makeshift celestial nails. And Elder Trior was the first to leap into the dark pit, crying, If the abyss should ensnare death, let us flip the script. With death and sacrifice, we shall ensnare the abyss. The brave warriors followed him in, and after much sacrifice, the abyss was, at last, sealed beneath the earth. This also reminds me of In Perilous Trail. Was it Bosacius? He and his like human companion, I forget who it was. I think it was Yelan's ancestor. They basically sealed themselves underground in that chaotic place in order to seal the monsters of the abyss with them and prevent them from going out into Teyvat. This is the true tale of the past. Even the children of echoes, who excavate solid phlogiston and gems for a living, know that the phlogiston around the stone nails must remain untouched. So that's the story. Well, that happened 5 centuries ago, and yet you made it sound like it was something you saw yourself. That's a storyteller's duty. I love my work, and amongst all the tales I tell, I love the stories of these heroes the most. I want to know more about these Kamrian soldiers. Like, who are they? I'm not a nimble fellow, nor am I the best fighter. If anything, I'm the furthest thing from a hero. But when I tell their stories, I feel like I'm right there, traveling, adventuring, and fighting alongside them. I feel them smile upon me, egging me on, as if standing in the shadows of the bonfires, listening to me as they would a friend bragging of their exploits. And perhaps that is how I fight alongside them, by ensuring that their stories will be passed down and remembered from generation to generation. Wait a second. So what does that elder's story have to do with the Volcano Lord? And why do shadow pins have that name? They're pinning the shadows. Still thinking about that, Paimon? It's simple. It's just a little play on words, commonly done in many stories. It's called a shadow pin, because it pins shadows. Easy, right? Ugh. Wow, the two of you made the same noise. That's not where Paimon thought this was going. Wait, what's going on? You're shaking up and down, Harley. It's the ground that's shaking, Paimon. I blame T2's awful jape? Come on, my joke wasn't that disastrous. It's the big shadow pin. That's where the tremors are coming from. Something's wrong. Come on, we need to get back there. Why did this... We drove all 3 lesser pins into the ground, but the abyss's influence is getting stronger. I guess it's maybe... It's preventing it from leaking out from the other places, so now it's all concentrated on this one pin, maybe? That's impossible. The Woven Scrolls stories clearly state that things our experiences do not prepare us for do sometimes happen. It's more accurate to say that accidents happen so often that even Paimon stopped being surprised. Could it be that some change has overtaken the abyss, surging within the ley lines, causing its resistance to grow stronger? Either way, it feels like something terrible's happening down there. Why don't we try getting a closer look? Ah! Please do, Harley. Yes, of course. Wow, where did all these monsters come from? They're pitch black. Take care of them, quick.
Overruled.
But no, he's just saying, he's like, I help. Whoa, are those people? Here of all places? Watch out, those are the fabled knights or warriors who got tangled up with the abyss. Oh, interesting.
Laid bare.
Yeah, they're like, the memories of them stuck in the abyss, not the ley lines. Just so low in the valley. No, Harley, get out of the way! The shadow pit up there! It's about to come crashing down! Oh. Well, I'm dead. Harley, Paimon, Benui, are you all unhurt? Paimon's okay. Kinda. Oh. Ah, you don't look injured, Minui. Did the big pillar? Did the big pillar scare you just now? Good to see that you're okay. Ah. Ah. Back in action already? You're awesome. Well, that was a lucky break amidst our misfortune. This cloud of smoke is huge. Every bit as large as the plumes of volcanic ash hurled out by the volcano lord in the stories. Still, Paimon didn't think that the big shadow pin would come crashing down and bore such a big hole in the ground. As to that, to be honest, I don't know what comes next. But, we can always inspect that hole first, Ayo. For all we know, maybe this isn't too big a deal, right? It would be the right moment for some sort of ironic twist, after all. You know, like how a bandit finds that the treasure he spent half his life searching for is actually worthless. Genshin does a lot of those stories. Perhaps this place we've guarded for centuries has been empty all along. Or maybe we'll find that the story of the shadow pins is but a 5 centuries old prank that some bored ancestor of ours came up with. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but I can't help but be nervous. Either way, I have no clue what we'll find down there. But still, I will go. Hey, don't worry about it. We'll come with you. It doesn't look too serious. It's just a really big hole, right? Just the normal kind of big, really. The shape's kind of ugly too. I'd only give this hole 3 stars. Why did you become some kind of cavity connoisseur, huh? Sure, we've seen lots of these, but... Hey, don't you copy her when she's being a bad role model. You don't want to pick up bad habits. That's where the greater shadow pin fell, it seems. It's gone down much deeper than I imagined, Ayo. It's almost like there was a huge open space down there to begin with. Right, this huge space kind of appeared because the shadow pin fell through it. It must have been here long before, with the shadow pin suspended above it. This, like, there seems to be, like, a lot of, like, underground areas in Natlan that, like, the tribes don't know about. To prevent anything that might crawl up from surfacing, perhaps? Oh. Anyway, things look alright over here for now. I'll report this back to the tribe later. Calamity. Pain. Save. Ugh, what was that? Oh. I heard a voice. What's wrong? You all don't look so good. Especially you, T2. It's as I feared. The iridescent inscription on the pin must have sensed something down there, causing it to fall. That legend is real. The spirits of the fallen Conrian soldiers are about to emerge. I guess there'll be like abyss heralds or something? T2, are you okay? Not really. I'm afraid. That voice. So cold. So coarse. Just listening to a few syllables was like running my brain across sandpaper. That's how it feels with misophonia. If it's that bad, why don't you stay here and keep watch? Just to make sure no one falls in and all. And as for us, we'll go down and see what's happening. No, you can't. It's dangerous down there. There's no reason you should be put in more peril, and I'll not be the one to do it. We've exchanged names, but not blows. That makes us friends. So calm in the face of danger. Are you used to it, or is this just the natural result of possessing overwhelming strength? Well, let us go down together then. Though I do not have the power to resist the abyss, as I am one who tells tales, I might be of some help regarding that below Natlan's surface. Besides, to witness things to their completion is a storyteller's duty. But let's take 5 first. Once we're ready, let's head into this cavernous cavity, shall we? Such agony. Leave. That voice, it's becoming clearer, as though it were in my head. Oh. Just as I thought, the iridescent inscription that was supposed to be on the shadow pin seems to have fallen from the pin. We must figure out what it's responding to. Ah, lit. Thank you. Whoa, this is really cool. Huh, why is there a stone tablet here? It might have been left by tribesfolk of the past. That happens quite often around here. Long ago, this was a boundary marker, telling you that you've crossed the line. You can sometimes find stones with patterns carved in white on them throughout our lands that serve the same purpose. They've just all been abandoned. Rah! So that's what's happened. Boundaries and borders are no laughing matter here, between the living and the dead, within and without, above and below. Only those who have crossed these lines can grasp the dangers they face. It is said that there was once a stone tablet in an ancient ruin that read thus: "If any tread past this stone with ill intent, mine hand shall drake claw become, and grasp their neck shall I." Wait, what if the stone tablet has some sort of warning or curse on it then? I can tell at a glance. Traor left us here. To think that... that's the elder who fought against the abyss. Ah! You're quite the avid listeners. Storytellers love people like you know? After all, the capacity to remember such tales is a basic quality that all storytellers must have. Let me see. I am the elder of the children of Echoes, Traore, and I leave this inscription here. I am the storyteller of the children of Echoes, Traore, and I leave this inscription here. I am the shield and spear of the children of Echoes, Traore, and I leave this inscription here, to impart to those who will come after, and to seek instruction from the ancestors and Wyob, and to smooth out my present wrinkles. Here I shall leave 3 blessings. The first is for my friends from afar. Let us have one more drink. Zephaniah and Irizar, you who guided the Black Flood here, to the place of the seal. You do not wish me to name your deeds heroism, for you see it as only doing your duty. Oh, are they the... Wait, are they from Natlan, or are they the Kamrian soldiers? You would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or a thorn in our side, that you should ever increase our vigilance, like an aphid that bites a saurian. As the storyteller, thus did I promise you, yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be heroes, who fought alongside our tribe, the brotherkin of the children of Echoes. Okay, yeah, so they must be the Kamrian soldiers then. The second is for the valiant ones who were sacrificed. Let us have one more drink, my warriors, for we are illuminated by the incandescent god and guided by a chief Sunjata, and shall not tarnish their great names. We pray to the spirit of Waxaklahun Ubakan, the madman who stole fire from the throat of the great dragon. To him we willingly offer up our deaths and lives, that he might block the arcane magics of the abyss with radiant glyphs. As an elder, I bless the warriors. May we one day be free. May every death have meaning, for all life has a place to return. The third is for those who come after and read this inscription. Let us have one more drink, those who come after, for our hope, for our future. If you are reading this, know that the situation is dire, but that it is no time for fear. As the shield and spear of the tribe, I bless you. Know well that fortresses forged from the sacrifices of flesh and blood cannot stand forever, and the only true immortality is the indomitable spirit. May you be able to finally win victory. It says, friends from afar, Zephaniah and Irizar. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or a thorn in our side, that you should ever increase our vigilance, like an aphid that bites a saurian. Yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be heroes who fought alongside our tribe, the brotherkin of the children of Echoes. Ah, wait, so those Kamrians fought alongside the tribe then? Well, the names of those two have always featured in stories as the embodiment of evil. They've even appeared in my nightmares. If you don't stop crying, the ghosts of the Kamrian soldiers will follow the sound and track down your shadow. So they said. But it was all a lie? Such injustice, that those who gave their all for our tribe should bear such slander. That's what they wanted. Yeah, that's so sad. I mean, we went through this with Cloran's story quest, like the story of the Marish Estate Hunters. They didn't want the glory. The whole point was that they worked in the shadows and they remembered each other, but they were meant to be forgotten by history. Oh, they did not care for their good name. They only wished to see their will fulfilled. So that's how it is. Paimon gets it. Most heroes don't do great deeds to become heroes. They become heroes because they do those deeds. That's why they don't care about what others think of them. Perhaps you're right, but... there, the iridescent inscription goes. so this must have been where they finally sealed the abyss. Look, Harley, there are so many golden patterns in the middle there. You can also see traces of abyss leakage here. Looks like that's the thing attracting the iridescent inscription. We need to get over there and have a look. Can you believe this game is free? And that plenty of players will never see this because they won't do this particular world quest. Because you only unlock this quest. Oh. You only unlock this quest by, like, happening to do a certain puzzle. So, like, most people will never even find this. Looks like the domain claim thingy with the golden dangly bits. Yeah. It is wild. If anyone wants to know... Whoa. That's cool. Hi. The Serpent Knights. Leave. Seal this place. As promised. That voice seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving statue. The rejection in those words are like two resolute hands that aim to push you from this place. I feel like we'll end up fighting them. Leave. Go. I don't want him to see me. Like this. The voice seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving statue. There is a hint of respect towards someone remaining within. Like, they've been corrupted by the abyss. They took one for the team, I feel like. And we'll probably end up fighting them to make sure the abyss stayed sealed. I told you! It's dangerous! Get out of here! Calamity! The seal! Torn apart! Oh. That voice is more complete now, but somehow it's not as frightening as before. My head still hurts a little, though. How are you feeling, Harley? Now that's what they call surround sound. What? That's not what Paimon was asking at all. Anyway, how are you feeling, Banui? Yeah, it looks like you're fine too. Now that we're here, it's clear that the voices we heard coming from the stone pillar must have been... Those are the Kamrian soldiers who've been sealed here too. Oh. That means they were sealed in for many years, alongside the abyss. What's gone wrong here? I think the problem here is similar to the one we encountered with the lesser shadow pins above. The surging abyss has caused the iridescent inscription's power to shatter and be squeezed out of that giant ceiling pillar. That means we'll need to find the large inscription's fragments and find a way to put this eggshell back together again, right? Indeed. That way the seal can be fully restored, and the abyss will stay sealed in this place. Then, everything will likely go back to normal. But as with the lesser shadow pins, the solid phlogiston surface will have an intense adversarial reaction to the abyss, which is why the ground undulates so. Actually, you know what this reminds me of? As you said, like the undulating ground. It reminds me of in Penacony in Star Rail. When you're doing the 3D room puzzles, and you can walk on the walls and stuff, and you can go to the other side of, like, bridges to kind of, like, make them flat. Before you do that, it's doing this weird, it's like lots of blocks doing this weird undulating. We must be careful. Where are we gonna find said fragments, though? Yeah, I think the Saurians are the key, because the Saurians are descended from the original dragons, right? And so they are inherently attuned to the phlogiston and all of the mechanisms. Huh? Can you sense the inscription's power hidden inside that thing, Banui? You sure do have a pretty sharp nose. Wait, you are using your nose, right? Wait, was that stone even there before? Did it just appear as you approached the large inscription, Harley? Well, whatever. Let's take a look around that rock first, shall we? Whoa, why are there so many rift hounds?
Transfix.
Ah! I like how Banui's just in the fight with us. It's so cute, bro. Go, Banui, go! Alright, we can finally take a look at that rock. See inscriptions? Ah! Okay. Manui's got a real instinct for this, so it must mean that something. There's another one of those rocks over there. The inscription's power must be hidden in that one too. Oh, I can't. Just fuck me. I've just got to guess. Oh. What the? There we go. Hello? Oh. Okay. How the hell? Oh. There we go. Cool. Great, that's the second rock containing the inscription's power that we smashed. Ah! Oh, we've got to go. There's another one right up at the top. I guess we go back the way we came, right? Because we were able to get up there. This must have been hell to code. It's really interesting, though. Hey, it's shrunk and floated off into the middle. That ought to do it, right? No, that's not enough. Oh?
Everlasting as the moon.
Everlasting as the moon. So true. Oh, hello. Oh! Ah, the one who comes after the inscription.
I'll uproot you! Can't see? Rah!
Overruled.
Billowing surge!
Just heal everyone up because they've all been corrupted. Or corroded rather than corrupted. Great, the fourth fragment's flown over too. Whoa, we're surrounded. We have to find the fragment of the iridescent inscription to bring balance back to the solid phlogiston. This is the only way we can hope to avoid being swallowed up by the earth. Oh, cool. I guess we just followed Manui. Oh. Oh my god. This is really cool though. Ah! Huh? Is that a fragment of the iridescent inscription down there? Oh shit, okay. That's gotta be the last one, right? My lord. This is so fucking cool, dude. This whole place. Into the light. Just touch it once more and let the power of the phlogiston flow fully through the inscription. That way the eggshell should seal up completely, preventing the abyss from escaping. Yeah, that should solve our problem. Let me try. Quick! Seal us inside too, just as we agreed. Shh, then leave. Get out of here. Why aren't you leaving? The calamity. Listen, there are more voices. More than those two soldiers for sure. Behind the glowing inscriptions, from a place further still than the anguished howls, you hear wrathful roars and the pained whimpering of saurians. You hear the sound of inchoate flesh and blood merging, The sick, giant, sickly, approaching footfalls of some giant thing beyond description. But you also hear something like thousands of hands, thousands constantly resisting, pushing outward. You hear the endless battle in the narrow darkness. It is torment unto eternity. Bah! They cannot find peace. Those heroes are still locked in battle to this day, preventing the abyss from flooding out from the iridescent inscription. The stories I tell have purpose. We must always remember those brave warriors and their sacrifices. And yet, such suffering. Though the heroes were wounded, they shook it off and stood up, nothing hurt withal. That is what the stories say. But real wounds cannot be so easily shaken, nor true torment so easily conquered. There they have suffered so long, in that tiny, lightless world. Oh, isn't there anything we can do for them? I want to as well, but the abyss. Perhaps the only thing we can do is inherit their will, and reseal the inscription. Nor has this been the first time the shadow pin has fallen, in our tribe's tales anyway. Someone must have been here before, and someone must have read Traore's tablet. Those who came before to restore the inscription must have seen what we saw. And yet, our stories did not change, for the warnings they gave were real, as were the dangers. All we can do is restore the inscription and leave, to remember always, and never forget all that we have witnessed. Still, they're supposed to be heroes, but they've been left here to suffer forever. You're right, Paimon. This is no end for heroes. I know that. I wish to give them peace too, but I don't have that power. I'm just a storyteller. Harley. Oh. Let's rewrite Let's rewrite the story's ending. Really? You'd do that, Harley? Of course she would. Cross Paimon's heart. Ah! The abyss is dangerous beyond compare. I'm not questioning your strength, but don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, we've got experience with stuff like this. And we have the inscription in a pinch too. True. You're even more impressive than I could have imagined. To be willing to give your all to resolve others' pain. Truly, you are great heroes. And I am a storyteller, so I will record the tales of heroes. Well then, Harley, O hero from another land, please, show me how you shall valiantly triumph over the abyss. That we shall do. So, shall we unseal the iridescent inscription now, or do you want to make some preparations first? One moment, let's prep real quick. I just want to change my team. Sure, do all you need to, and be careful, Harley. What do you think, Harley? Shall we unseal the iridescent inscription now? Yes, let's begin. Then I'll get to it, but please, be very careful. Grant the warriors peace. Hi, Banui. Didn't we agree that we'd make our exit as soon as the steel was ready? Quick, Traore, lead your people away.
Transfixed.
I'm dropping frames.
Stabilize. I will have order.
I will never submit to the dark. The cursed abyss. You shall not pass. Ah! Wait, Lord of the Rings reference. Did you see? Your orders have been carried out. You won't be disappointed. My duty is done. These centuries of torment, they seem to have passed in an instant. Thank you. Turns out it wasn't that scary. Whoa. Whoa. We're in the Night Kingdom now. Well, this is weird. There was all that scattered light earlier, and then we suddenly found ourselves here? Huh, that's... Why are they a cat? Come, over here. You have brought so many slumberers, they who should have rested in peace. Perhaps they prayed to spirits they should not have beseeched. That was a moonless night, where naught could be seen. The night has long forgiven them, yet hate and filth shall never rest, and they too shall never truly sleep again. Thank you, O you who are beloved. You have soothed their fury, which raged in the darkness. It was you who brought them into the night's reflection. The Outland souls, too, may now return where they were headed. Go now. Beware the fearful instigators, and the ends plotted by those bearing ill intent. Whoa. You're back! Panui and I were worried, honestly. But what did I say, little fella? They're fine, see? Oh. Not that we could explain where we went just now. We saw a glowing cat. I see. In any case, thank you, Harley. I never expected that the abyss here could truly be purified. The iridescent inscription, too, is gone, almost as if it no longer needed to stay. The tormented voices have also fallen silent. And that golden light, how it flowed like water, spreading across the ground. I even felt as if there were people within that light, waving at us. Yeah, it was like all the people who couldn't return to the ley lines because they were corrupted by the abyss. We, ended them, I guess. Ah! Did you see them too, little one? And there was that light that surrounded you, and then you were gone. Huh, we didn't see anything, though. Thank you so much once again, Harley, Paimon. You too, Banui. You truly are remarkable heroes. Thank you on behalf of all those warriors who can finally know peace. Traore's final wishes have been fulfilled, and... As for those two Kamrian soldiers... No, Kamrian heroes. Now that the abyss is no longer present, they need no longer serve as a warning to us. I must pen a story about them, about how they helped save the Children of Echoes. In truth, I did have a flash of revelation as to what their thoughts must have been. The abyss represents such terrible peril that, were it up to me, I too might have made up some horror story to keep others from the tribe clear of this place. Seems almost funny how I was previously worried about having nothing to write. Now there's almost too much here. In our tale about a golden-haired outlander, a flying white fairy, a little Tapetlosaurus, and how they saved our tribe. That sounds like a pretty awesome synopsis already. Indeed, stories pass on and stories change. Perhaps one day, a long, long time hence, even you might become as big as a mountain, Paimon. Ha! Behold the mighty mountain Paimon! Look ye how she swallows a sweet madame the size of a sumpter beast in a single bite. Ah! Ah! I doubt there'd be too many of those Paimon. And as these stories pass down, I imagine that those two soldiers too will eventually become heroes. A mountain of emergency food maybe, yeah. They might not have cared themselves, but I know that this is what I must do. Once again, Harley, Paimon, you have my utmost thanks. You too, of course, sharp little Banui. Ah! As a storyteller, I swear to write for you the most exciting tale of adventure. Speaking of that, I should probably head back to the sentry post to take up my shift. I'd almost forgotten about that amidst all the excitement. I sure hope UCOM doesn't tear me a new one for being gone so long. Yeah, you should totally get back there pronto. Ancestral Remembrance. It's you, Mighty Harley. How are things going? Have you gone on another adventure? If you've heard any more amazing stories, I'm all ears. Tell you what, I've got a brother at the Saurian Relics Association. Name's Manqu, and man, if I told him what we saw at the Shadow Pins, he'd go so green with envy, it might kill him. Gonna wait till I get back from my post to break it to him, though. About marked Saurian young. You mean Banui? Well, all I know is that it's not a good sign. I've heard that such marked Saurians are rejected by the Night Kingdom, the tribes, and the Saurians too. They die as they lived, alone. But that's just superstition. I mean, Banui's got you, right? About the tales of those heroes. I'm giving it some thought. Not that I'd let it affect my sentry work. No sir. I'm a real multitasker. Those two from Kamria have a terrible reputation here in the tribe. All the more reason for my story to be as exciting as possible. So yeah, I've got to give this all the consideration it's due. About storytellers, we're an amazing bunch, we are. Take, for example, Sanhaj from the Masters of the Nightwind, whom all storytellers revere. They say he had every scroll written up to his time committed to memory, and that he was willing to go from tribe to tribe and share those tales. That said, they also say that he often tricked people, mooching food and drink off them. Stories speak of bygone times, and they represent the wisdom of our forebears. Thus, the mere act of sharing it was seen as a selfless act, so all both loved and hated cunning Sanhaj. Later, that tale-telling hero would himself become part of a heroic tale, a fate I doubt even he ever envisioned. But yeah, Sanhaj was an amazing storyteller. Still, the characters in his tales were all tribal warriors of a sort, but in mine will also include a golden-haired outlander, a silver-haired fairy, and a little Saurian with a red scarf. So if only in terms of the variety of main characters, I'm the winner here. How come he's not back yet? How much longer am I gonna have to wait? Did something happen to him? Hey there, who are you? Me? You're a curious guest. Call me Yukon. As you can see, I'm a guard at this sentry post. One of them anyway. But word to the wise, sister. You probably shouldn't just walk up to and talk to someone in the wilds here like that. This is the outer edge of the Children of Echo's lands. Once you leave this area, you'll enter territory where any warrior's fair game to spar. What are you doing here exactly? Oh, you know, guarding, standing, waiting. Alright, so I'm a little bored, and a bit tired too. This is the Children of Echo's sentry post, which people take turns to stand guard over every day. This is my duty within the tribe. Tishu's back. Not gonna take a break? What does it look like I'm doing, eh? And now that he is, I no longer need to stare at those ominous winds, strange mutterings, and twisting shadows. What the fuck? Just need to watch others work. That's the best kind of rest, sister. Okay. Well, that's my weight under control, but... What's up? Might I ask your name? Ah, right. I'm one of the sentries stationed here, although I'm in vacation mode right now. So if something's come up, go look for the fella beside me. You come. Something on your mind? Well, you see, I've been getting a little heavier lately, so I've added lots of healthy veggies to my usual grain fruit diet. But for some reason, my body has been copying me by eating a whole bunch of grass. Not a disaster, since Saurians are omnivores, but I worry he can keep up with all his nutritional needs, eating all that grass. Guess I need to give him a bit of a talking to later. Oh, so sleepy. I want to sleep, but we have to stand here together. Why do humans want to stand here all day? Grain fruit is so delicious, but if you eat them and only them, they stop tasting good after a few days. Is that why humans eat grass and grain fruit at the same time? Is there any room to negotiate? Manqu, look at me. Didn't you hear what T2 said? No one's attempted this feat in almost 500 years. Even if you claim that you found a possible entrance. Well, so what? You listen well. No human or Saurian companion setting out on this road has ever returned. Not a single one. Forgive my directness, but... Well, there's our Relics Association guy. And that over there, is that the chief of the tribe? Hey, Relics guy! Ah, it's you, Harley. Paimon and Banui. Did we meet this guy before? I don't remember. That's a Petlosaur with a red-tailed scarf. Mighty energetic, and looks different right off the bat too. Alright, little fella, give us another. So cute. Not bad. So you're Banui? And I suppose that makes you two the ones it chose. And haven't you two been the talk of the town lately, Harley, Paimon? Manqu here's been mumbling about you constantly, and T2 mentioned you after his return. It wouldn't be a stretch to call your recent deeds legendary, and you've been a friend to us Children of Echoes thus far. There's no need to thank me too much. Quite the phenomenal youngster. And it is in that capacity, Manqu, that I'm telling you, it is not our way to push guests into a fiery pit just to prove a hypothesis. That's crazy, because that's normally what tribes are like. It's really good music, yeah. That's not how I'd treat my guests, anyway. Wow. What's all this about, anyway? Something about danger and a fiery pit? You know, normal things. Apologies. Allow me to explain. Remember what we spoke of before? To remove the mark of the Flame Lord's blessing, you need to bring the 2 required token types to the volcano. Oh! I remember him now. One of the tokens is in the ruins beyond the Children of Echo's land. There are conditions for getting in, though. based on past custom, which I only just found on a woven scroll, by the way, since it's been ages since anyone's hankered to try this. If you wish to take your Saurian companion to the volcano and perform a baptism to cleanse the Flame Lord's blessing, you must be recognized by said Saurian's corresponding tribal chief. With Benui being a Tepetlosaurus, this means the chief of the Children of Echoes. Rah! Isn't that you? Well, yeah, though I'll be real. Not the I'll be real. I don't know if this rule applies to outsiders. Still, Harley, for hundreds of years, many are those who have tried to free their Saurian companions from what runs in their bloodline, this thing that is more curse than blessing. But not a single one has succeeded, which is why the tribes gradually abandoned the custom. A 0% success rate. Seriously? Yes, so perilous is the journey. Yeah, but we're just built different, you know what I mean? We've got, like, MC plot armor. It's also said that the trial that must be passed before one may obtain the token will test not only the warrior who steps forth, but also the Saurian with them. You are not of the tribes, but I will not have you die in vain. So please, Harley, I suggest that you leave Benui here with us. No, he's our friend. If nothing else, I can ensure it will be taken care of until the day it must enter the Night Kingdom. But if we do that... As I said, Benui will be unable to grow up. Aww. Looks like that's not what it wants. I'll try this all the same. Despite the immense peril? Yep. Since when has that ever stopped us? We've fought multiple dragons, multiple gods. We've, like, subverted the fate of the world. Like, you know what? We'd just be chilling. So what's a little bit of a volcano, you know? Yes. And what about you, little fella? Ah! Unyielding, resolute, yet passionate. Your hearts blaze like fine phlogiston. Alright then. Then I shall award you the right to embark on the volcanic pilgrimage. He probably was just saying all that to, like, test us, I feel like. To test if we really had the guts. Ah! Alright, let's go get that first token then. No, not yet. Now that you are qualified, you must undertake a trial of witnesses. Ancient custom dictates that the warrior and Saurian must together obtain the feather of a green quetzal? I don't know. Quetzal deep in the woods and offer up a stole of animal pelts. And together you must win 50 battles for our tribe and offer up 96 gems of high quality. That's so specific. Can you give me a discount on those for Mora? Oh, come now, Manqu. Forget it. Where are those traditions even from? Some lost Stone Age? The purpose of those formalities was to foster the bond between human and Saurian and hone their skills. And I've had it with all that. He's like, can we just skip that part? Anyway, as I see it, neither Harley nor Benui seems to need that sort of proof. To put things simply, Harley, we have here in Natlan a super simple way of dealing with such situations. Fight me and prove your strength. Right on! Ah! Wait, here? Oh, do you mean we're going on stage? Of course not. The stage isn't a place for tunneling. Our duel grounds are in the mountain to the rear. Come, let's head there. We'll have ourselves a good one. Sure. I love this guy. He's cool. Oh! Oh, let the battle commence. Go get the Muchu. Oh, okay. I was not prepared.
Can't see?
Ah. What if I just become... Oh, you feel a strong will reject your attempt at indwelling. Damn. Wow.
Keep up.
Again, forgive my directness, but while I am aware of your strength, be careful all the same. He obtained no ancient name, but Bakal is not to be taken lightly, so long as he's kept his training up these last few years. If you're ready, then we can begin. Damn, it really took me out of the fucking fight. Holy shit, that's funny. I tried to indwell his Saurian, and the Saurian was like, no! We're ready. In that case, on your marks. The duel will soon begin. That's hilarious.
Overruled.
I'll uproot you!
I wonder how many people got that. Like, outcome. Like, how many people tried to do it. look at Banui's with us. Uchi, I'm trying to get you to eat less. God damn. Nice, we won. Great job, us. Ah. Whew, I'm not even sure the best warrior in our tribe could take you out. That was a sound defeat indeed. What do you think, huh, buddy? Looks like we need more training. Quite a spectacular battle indeed. Pretty words, Manqu, but is that all you've got? Want to try your hand too? No, thank you very much. Boring. That was a great match. Harley, you're the real deal. You weren't bad either. Save the commiseration. Now, if I was younger, who knows how that might have gone. How I wish I could have taken you on then. Ah! Looks like you really are well taken care of, Banui. Of course, Banui's our trusty buddy, you know. I am very glad to hear that. Same. As promised, this is proof of your accomplishment from a tribal chief. Ooh. As for its official name, well, Manqu, there's your cue. The Talisman of Washaklahun Ubakan, the Sage of the Stolen Flame. Oh, yeah, that was the guy who, like, stole the sacred flame from the dragons, I think, so that everyone could use phlogiston. Yeah, I can never memorize that name. Don't you live... You're a tribal chief in Natlan. One of the 6 tribal chiefs. And you can't remember the name of the guy who made it possible for all of you to use, like, this power that everyone can use. Like, what? I feel like that should be part of your job, bro. I don't know. Yeah, I can never memorize that name, but I do remember that after the Pyro Dragon Sovereign's death, and after the first Pyro Archon was revived from the flames, oh, so that's Shibalanke. The Sage and the Archon each brought back 1 token from the volcano, and whomsoever obtains both may enter the cleansing fire within the volcano and purge all curses and calamities. Still, how long did the Sage live anyway, Manqu? I feel like there are tales of him from the tribal era to that of... Ojkanatlan? Yeah, sure. And even around the Shadow Pin. Well, he was the first human to use phlogiston, and who knows what fate came upon such legendary figures. Some say both his body and spirit turned into phlogiston. Oh, there's a Pyroculus, thank you. Becoming one with Natlan's winds, lands, and flowers, granting him the power to hear the prayers for help directed at him by all the tribes. Some say that each era boasted its own successor to the sagely title, passing it on even to this day. But, and excuse my bluntness, these are mostly storyteller speculations. Watch yourself with those words, you'll make T2 mad again. Alright, my duties are hereby discharged. Oh, wait, tradition does demand one more thing, which is to grant the brave journeying soul and their companions my blessing. Oh, so that's also a ritual you all do, huh? It's just moral support. Don't get your hopes up, eh? Right then. Harley, Banui. Here I am, Chief. Rah! May you soar through the mountains like the hardiest bird. May the wicked tides break upon you as if you were the hardest of stones. May you fear no hardship, for the world is bound to be full of it. May you never forget each other, for fate must bring an inevitable farewell. May you reach your destination and gain what you desire, and most of all, I hope that you shall safely return. Cool. I will. Ah! Eh? Wait, does Paimon get any blessings? You're included, Paimon. As for you, little Paimon, may you eat and drink well, sleep sumptuously, and see goodly growth. That seems pretty good to me. Anyway, Paimon accepts this blessing, but only just, okay? Fine by me. In that case, the Rite of Witnesses is ended. But before you go, let me stress this again. Be careful. We know, Pakal. See ya! And see you too, Uchu. Ah! Ah. Good luck. See you all soon. Well, now that we have some proof, we may go forth and obtain the token left by the Sage of the Stolen Flame. The ruins entrance isn't far. If I may be so bold, please proceed to the ruins near the Children of Echoes.
Transfixed.
What's going on? Why are there monsters from the abyss here? YOLO. We're on holiday. Finally, those monsters from the abyss have all been vanquished. Ah, the time has come. Harley, place the proof that Bakal gave you on that platform. Offer the talisman to begin an ancient trial. The next part of the story is tightly connected. To ensure you have the best experience, it is recommended that you experience the next part of the story when you have ample time to complete it. I kind of love that they give you these warnings now. So the ruins below are the ruins of the... what was he called again? The Sage of the Stolen Flame? Still, the entrance looks like something weird's blocking it. Just as I thought. The Sage's trial has already begun. Eh? Didn't think I'd have to use my wall phasing jutsu so soon. As if you could even do that. According to the accounts of the ancient scrolls of our tribe, the Sage of the Stolen Flame seemed to have strongly believed that humans could guide and lead Saurians, thus attaining a future far brighter than the age of the ancient giant dragons. Perhaps he felt guilty, for he stole the secrets of using phlogiston from none other than dragonkind, and this gnawing guilt led to a hope that humans and Saurians could get along, living in peace as equals. Perhaps that is what drove him to leave behind the token here. According to the ancient scrolls, humans and Saurians both have their places. Eh? That's about as clear as mud. Sorry, forgive my ineloquence. I believe it means that humans and dragons must each stand in their respective positions to receive the token. Still, to ask a Saurian to act in accordance with what a human wants is difficult indeed. This too is part of the tribe's trials, the reason one must cultivate an understanding between human and Saurian. Though Paimon doesn't totally get what you're saying, when it comes to an invisible bond, we're la creme de la creme. Isn't that right, Banui? Ah! Ah! Eh? That's the spirit. Now please try opening the barrier blocking the entrance. You have deepened your understanding with your Topetlosaurus companion during your journeys together. During this trial, you can switch to its perspective, allowing you to move forward together. Oh wait, this reminds me of like It Takes Two and like stuff like that, where you have like two of you like working on puzzles together. A special sensor setup prepared by the legendary Sage of the Stolen Flame. Humans and Saurians must each stand in the corresponding sensor zones to complete the trial. If both human and Saurian stand in the corresponding positions, we'll be able to open the barrier to the ruins. Yeah, right there. So then do I press T to... Banui! Okay, we're going though. Wah! Oh. God damn it. Maybe Banui... Zach, why would you say that? Look at this little guy. Wah! Yeah, right there. You're so clever, Banui. It worked, so the ancient scrolls were right. Well then, I wish you luck obtaining the token from the ruins. I'll be here, waiting for your triumphant return. Forgive my presumption, but I am confident that you will emerge victorious from the final trial, safe and sound, and having obtained the token. Okay. Come on, Banui. Oh, he like goes into the... Hi. Looks like no one's been here for a long, long time. Ah! Banui, you gotta keep up. Ooh, there's the waypoint.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Rah. Rah. Hey, what's wrong? Too high up for you? It's alright, just cling to Harley or hold Paimon's hand and you'll be fine. Cool. Through Is this unified civilization or is this like the dragon civilization? I feel like it's probably the dragon stuff, right? I keep hearing Banui. Chosen of dragons. Open this door and enter the hallway. From here, step into the audience hall. Wow, looks like the real entrance to the ruins is over there. And just like the entrance to the first tunnel, there's a strange barrier. Rah! Rah! Yes, just like at the entrance. Harley must stand below the yellow device on the left, while Banui stands below the green device to the right. Though it's pretty high up this time, and the route is different too. Don't worry, Banui. We'll only be separated for a little bit, but we'll still be in sight. If you're scared, just raise your claws towards us and roar as loud as you can. We'll wave back, so don't be scared, okay? Rah. Rah, rah, rah. Rah. Don't talk like Banui. What if you actually manage to rah something in its language and Banui misunderstands? Rah, rah. Well, don't you look happy all of a sudden? Paimon just doesn't get you. When are you happy and when are you scared? He doesn't know. Rue? You sure seem to be in good spirits. Alright then, let's try opening up that gate. Banui, try going over there. And once it's open, we'll meet in front of the door. Rah! Oh, looks like Banui can also use this mechanism. So what does it do? Ah. You knowing curse knowledge. I mean, fair point. Oh, looks like there's a mechanism buried here. Okay, so we need Banui to be over here. Jinx is an interactive encyclopedia, so true. Okay. I mean, same thing. He moves so slow. Something either right or wrong with barely any factual proof. Yeah, that's true. I thought everyone knew koalas have chlamydia. Exactly! You see what I mean? Yay. There we go. That was the most insane way I could have lit that, but here we are. Okay, so that's where Banui goes. And then I need to get up there. Speakers for this conference sound so dull from their bio pages, I'm totally gonna fall asleep mid-session. Rip. So I think if I... What does that do again? Okay, yeah. And then... Oh, I tried to jump and that didn't work. Oh! Oh no. I tried to jump. Well, at least it got me over here. I didn't mean to. I tried to jump and he just fell in the water. Lord. So wait, what does this do? Oh, okay. shall kill mine in this temple. Thank God. Oh, wait, I have to... Wait. Okay, so if I jump here... And then go back to Benui. I got so scared he wouldn't come back. I mean, there's no way they wouldn't have him come back because he's part of the quest, but not the clip. Ugh. Odd plod. The barrier is open. Paimon knew this type of mechanism would be a piece of cake for you guys. Ah! Hey, you did it, Benui. Great job. Paimon's not sure why, but it feels like Benui is getting more and more reliable. That gives Paimon a kind of happy feeling too. Feels way more reliable than Paimon. Ah! Hey, no way. And don't you dare agree with her. Meanies. Paimon praises you two just a bit, and this is what she gets. Ah? Oh, well? You mean Paimon? Paimon's not angry, and she's not crying. Oh? Rah? Okay, fine. Paimon will rah. Rah! Rah! Maybe we finally got a connection? That's what happens when you spend a lot of time together. Sometimes Paimon can tell what you're going to cook the moment you reach into your bag to fish out the ingredients, not her dragging me. Okay. It's probably Teyvat fried egg. And lo, Paimon was right. Paimon, you're terrifying. Paimon's got a lot more aspects that are really scary. You just haven't seen them before. Interesting. That feels lore-y. Phew, Paimon's getting hungry just talking about it. We should hurry up and find the token. Once we find it, we can have a huge feast to celebrate. Okay, let's move out. Ah! What's up? How come you're staring out that way? Is there something strange over there?
Huh. Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Swear upon this, Xbalanque. The one who ascended to realms above to protect all beings, who bestowed seas of flame to bring light to all beings. When your descendants return from the flames, none shall stop them. Ooh. The fact that he wrote Niviette's, like, thingy means that he must be still alive in some capacity. I love these little guys. Yeah, people said a lot. I quite like the idea that he's Capitano's brother. I think that's a really cool theory. We shall see. Whoa. God, this is giving me the vibes of, you know, when you first enter Enkanomiya, like you go through that, like the Serpent's Bowels, and then you have to like undo the barrier and you open that giant door and then you like walk through and see all of Enkanomiya. Reminds me of that, but I'm pretty sure this architecture isn't meant to be unified civilization. I think it's meant to be like the dragon civilization. The architecture! Me and Jason, like the two people just absolutely geeking out about tiny details, and everyone else is like, what is happening? People aren't very media literate, true. This feels so fucking Enka. The way that it, like the cutscene. Rah! Wah! That's the first time Paimon's heard Benui make that sound. Still, he's got a point. This is a huge mural. What do you mean he's got a point? Let Paimon look. Two people, each holding something round in their hands. Wait, what's with one of them having a weird head? Paimon, you can't just ask someone why they have a weird head. Is it a dragon? Huh, now that you mention it, it does kind of look like a dragon's head. Oh, Paimon gets it. It actually depicts a dragon and a person, each holding a golden ring. Hoyo and their obsession with rings. I am exploding. Paimon feels like she just heard a story about two people taking something or other not long ago. It was the tale Pakal and Manqu were discussing. Ah. Like Paimon said, it did remind her of something she'd just heard. But if that was really the case, doesn't that mean that of the Sage of the Stolen Flame and the first Pyro Archon, that one of them was a dragon? But which one of them? First, we can rule out the Pyro Archon. Oh, so that means the Sage of the Stolen Flame is actually a dragon? Right? Interesting. So a dragon that went rogue and decided that humans deserve to have access to the phlogiston kind of gives me Deshret vibes. Paimon recalls that you saw the same golden design on that floating island. So that sage was also behind us falling into that place when we first came to Natlan, and is also linked to dragons? Chosen of dragons. So that means that the message back then didn't mean chosen by the great Tepetlosaurus there, but by this sage? Or perhaps chosen by Benui? Ah! That's possible too. Strange. Chosen of dragons. Come forward. Come forward. Pass through the corridors to your left and right. The path will unfold before your eyes. What's the matter? The golden design says... Do we have to go through from both sides? But it looks like both entrances each have their own barriers and mechanisms. Could it be that humans go one way and dragons the other? Oh. But Paimon can't even see this time. Benui, do you think it's too hard? If it is, we can still back out. We can just let you die. If it's really too much, we can wait until you're ready and try again. Not like these ruins are going anywhere. If you want to stop, just say so. Ah. Oh. Ah. 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 Benui, you're a brave fella, aren't you? Still, get out as fast as you can if things get dangerous. Nothing is more important than your life, not even treasure. Ah! I believe in you. Yeah? Hey, don't say things he can't understand. What, I believe in you? Ah! That's Tyrone Manqu. I was just like, because I could hear the music, and then I just heard him suddenly singing, and I was like... but it's not being picked up on the mic, I don't think. Ooh. Why am I nervous? Okay. Oh. The wordless scream. Rah! Iron barrier. Blocked. Bad. No cry. Must search. Other way. Baby. Wee. Let's go, Benui. Whoa, pretty. Green, green. There. Why do I feel like I'm gonna drown? Soaking wet. Drip drop. No good. Ah. The noise he makes. Oh. Don't know what the fuck that did. Get that one, and then this one. Quake, big rock, sleep. Benui strong. Ah. There's always mushrooms in these places. Oh, I can't like activate it? Fuck my drag. Oh, chest. Strike it to trigger resonance. That's a bomb. Worms? Oh. Ah, I see. Dominoes! Woo! Geronimo! Wha-bam! Why is Switch against me replying to people homophobic and is unclear? Rah! Green! Hi! No way! Try switching perspectives. Okay. Coming into contact with the beams will cause the liquid phlogiston level to rise temporarily. Oh, hate that actually. I'd imagine if I had Mualani. So I have to like jump over them? Oh no, I just... Okay. Nope. Alright. Interesting. So how to not burn alive? Because I just cheesed it with more. Oh my god, bro. Ali, watch out. It seems that the lava level rises as soon as you touch these mechanisms. Paimon almost became toast there. Well, that's how you meant to do it. Paimon, you can fly! Yeah.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Ah, now I can fly over this. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, cool. Well. No! Don't fall, bitch. Okay, I'm probably better off being Kachina right now, because she's shorter. Mualani was great for this, goddamn. Oh. Oh, so, fun fact, I have very bad depth perception and spatial awareness. So, and we've discovered this on many an occasion, playing Genshin, doing mini-games. There we go. Whoa! Oh, you ran out of phlogiston at the end. Damn. Well, if it isn't the consequences of your actions. Just gonna... Yep, no, okay. Pressed ran through those and it didn't trigger anything, but obviously I wasn't going to tell you that before you did it. Fair. Oh. Huh. Is that where it came down from? It must be, right? Oh. Cool. Square rock, wake up! Raise up! Ooh. Okay. This place is really cool.
Like collecting shiny rocks? I mean, who wouldn't want to? They're so pretty.
So true, Kajina. So true. Alright, I'm probably gonna need someone who's better at actually lighting these monuments than Arlecchino is. Okay. Ah, this is so annoying. Why aren't these monuments lighting up? If only there was a way to light them all up at once. Oh, by the lava? So I guess maybe I have to, like, activate it and then run. Yay! Okay, let's switch to Banui. Hoppity 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 hoppity. Hehe. Looks like we can't go any further, Banui. Wonder if there's anything we can do over where Harley is. What do you mean we? Paimon's not with Banui. Paimon's with the trap. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Oh, so that's just like... I guess if you've fucked up and Banui wasn't on it when you did that. Okay, unlock the mechanism. Sorry, Amber got power crept by Yoimiya. Ah. Oh, it raised Banui up, I guess? Sure. Ah, green, green. These murals. Hey, there's another mural here. Now, what's it show? A huge black dragon, a tree, and some strange person? I'm guessing the huge black dragon is either the Pyro Sovereign or Nibelung. Wait, I don't... Oh, wait, this is the tree. So this must be Irminsul. Whoa, that was cool. Wow. Ah! So these show the same... These show the same, like, wings. Is this from, like, the dragon's point of view? Maybe? Because we are seeing from the human's point of view and, like, Banui is seeing from the dragon's point of view. Ah? Okay. Chosen of dragons, come forward, reach out. Reach out your hand. Behold, the sin that will obliterate all. What in the fontaine? What's wrong, Harley? Why are you just staring at the mural? Reach out towards the mural. You witness with your own eyes the gargantuan wings from beyond the world. Beyond the world? The once glorious and grand figure now pitiable, having completely sunk into the terrifying shadow. The pitch-black flames scorched the land, and even the white tree nearly withered, and the final envoy's glow shattered and smashed, only able to subsist on the last leaves of the severed roots. Huh. So the white tree is Irminsul. So I'm assuming this is like the cataclysm. The pitch-black flames scorched the land. Unless it's like dragons trying to lay waste to things because of humans. And the final envoy's glow shattered and smashed. Envoy of Celestia? Unable to subsist on the last leaves of the severed roots. Is this maybe the second who came who challenged Celestia? And maybe that's... Oh, unless it's like the Cataclysm and that's why the Heavenly Principles have been asleep. The ancient battlefields brought only destruction. After that time, spectres stirred, evil lurking within the dark, and filth flooded forth. Only the last leaves still shimmered in the night, and after that time, only the last leaves in the night swayed with the ripples in the sea of memory. This must be the Cataclysm, I think. Sea of Memory also makes me think Sea of Quanta. Then you see something else, but you quickly realize it is not you who sees it. You will understand someday. A voice that seems not to be what it appears whispers by your ear, as though it were laughing softly. But you know, this isn't meant for you. You see the entire city's annihilation, the buildings collapsed, the ash-white monoliths squeezed in midair as they had turned to powder. You see a giant dragon with pupils pierced and a tiny human falling together from a great height, while the world echoes with a sorrowful song, one composed of the agony of dragonkind. You see a man rising from the dead dragon's heart once more, his whole body seemingly wreathed in flame. So is this the death of the Pyro Sovereign, maybe? Harley, are you okay? You weren't moving a muscle. What I saw might be kind of hard to explain. Really? Paimon didn't see anything at all. And we're both looking at the same picture. Are you just way more perceptive than Paimon? Ah, that's Benui's voice. Sounds like it's coming from over there. Oh, Paimon sure hopes nothing bad happened. Hurry up, we need to go look. Interesting. So a big fight between, like, the Pyro Sovereign and humans, maybe? I wonder if the Pyro Sovereign got, corrupted by the Abyss. And that's why they're black, and the flames are black.
An impressive bounty.
Don't worry, we're right here. Looks like we'll be able to meet up again soon. Ah. Oh, or not. Oh. It's so cute. Whoa. What the fuck? Okay. A path through the lava has appeared. Looks like the trial is almost over. That guy from the Saurian Relics Association and the chubby chap from the Children of Echoes, they have names, Paimon, what the fuck? Manqu and Pakal, what the hell? Kept talking up how dangerous it was, but it looks like there really was nothing to it. No, I feel like something's coming. There's gonna be a twist. We're gonna get trapped. Like something is coming. This is too easy. In that case, lead the way, Paimon. Whoa, you can't even see the bottom. But we're good friends, so of course we'll go together. Oh. Biggie, look. We're nearly done. Oh. Did you see some strange things too? Don't be afraid. Paimon and I are here. Yeah, though Paimon isn't sure what happened, Harley's right. No matter what, you've got us. Aww. Rah! Ah! Ooh, looks like he's finally perking up. Okay, looks like we can continue downward. This place does feel kind of dangerous. Yeah, there's a lot of lava. Chosen of dragons. Proceed. Eliminate the enemy from the realm beyond. Then you will be granted entry into the final paradise. Eh? The enemy from beyond. Seems there's danger below after all. Did the golden designs tell you that too? Ah! Okay, then let's rest a bit, Harley. We'll keep going once you're ready. Perilous battle lies at the end of the golden staircase. As this battle is quite perilous, be sure to complete your battle preparations before continuing. Okay. Let me bring out an actually good team. Instead of my friendship team. This could work. This is just like Unga Bunga. Alright, let's go. Into the lava this time. Just hope it all doesn't come pouring down when we're halfway through. Why would you say that? Alright, Paimon was only kidding. And besides, even if it really does, Paimon will swoop down and scoop the two of you out. Are you even that strong, Paimon? I like how the steps light up when we're on them. The way she's running. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh my god. This is cool. Can this hurt me? Oh no. It's just like bloop. You know what? The texture of this, even though the color is different, the texture of this reminds me so much of primordial seawater. I guess they must be similar things, right? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is fucking cool. What the hell? That transition was sick. Wow. Catastrophe's Edge? This is so fucking cool. Wow, Paimon never imagined there'd be something like this under the lava. So we're really deep underground now, aren't we? Close to the abyss and to Cambria. So that sage with the totally impossible name hid the token here? No. In this place, I made a pledge with Shibalanke. Now let go and let the future of humans and Saurians be as it may. Only the enemy cloaked in shadow shall not be forgotten. Chosen of dragons, prove yourself by facing the mighty foe, that you may ascend the sacred mountain from this place. Ah! Whoa, what's going on? That sudden chill. Something's coming out. Why are there so many rift towns here? Seriously? Huh, there are some strange ones too. Are there? Helping's nice and all, but make sure you take care of yourself too. Oh.
I swear by my sword.
I think those bubbles don't appear in the text log. Yeah. It's always the fucking way, isn't it?
Emerge.
Well, that should do it. Ah! Something's wrong. Big guy incoming. Abyss corroded golden wolf lord. Boundary eroding beast from beyond. That's one massive golden wolf lord. Careful.
Stabilize.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Wait. Void barrier. The power of the abyss descends upon the world, displaying a rejection of all that is. Interesting way of putting that. Targets protected by void barriers cannot be damaged while defended by it. Only by attacking with elemental attacks a certain number of times can it be destroyed. Additionally, Night Soul aligned elemental attacks seem able to destroy void barriers with greater ease. I fucking didn't bring one, did I? Okay. Okay.
Emerge.
Oops.
Right now.
Wait, something about it looks super weird.
Solidify.
Oh, I'm running out of health. Holy shit. It doesn't seem like it can be hit. Yeah. Oh. I need to get a hit on it so I can get energy so I can heal. Oh, thank God. Okay. Uh-oh. Yikes, it's absorbed all those floating things around it. Rah! Rah! Okay. Manui, eh? Your body?
Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right here.
Oh, that did a lot of damage. Holy shit.
Gather.
Let's go. Me on 1 HP vibing to the music. Ah. Wow, it looks like Banui just got stronger. Did something awaken, maybe? Like the power of the Flame Lord or something? Definitely looks stronger. Oh. Are you alright? Ah. He was totally rocking during that fight and was a really big help. Yes, most impressive. Ah. Ooh. Eh? It looks like that's not a power Banui can just use whenever. Though, Manqu did say that it's better not to use power like that too much anyway. Ah. So where did that weirdo with the hard-to-remember name hide the token? All Paimon wants to do right now is grab Banui and get the heck out of here. This is such a fucking cool area, dude. Like, god fucking damn. They really did that. Okay, I'm wet, I guess. Whoa. Chosen of dragons, come forth. Unto the final sanctuary of my people. This is where the token's really kept. It's so quiet here. Ah. Paimon figured that sage guy would be waiting for us here, but guess not. This is so pretty. Oh, the clouds look like cotton candy. Worship and receive, you who would protect all beings. Corded it and turned it to a wallpaper, nice. Worship and receive, you who would bring light to all beings. Come forth, chosen of dragons, come forth. For the inscribed hour has arrived, the inscribed hour has come. It's pretty. Come forth, chosen of dragons, present the amulet. In return, you shall be permitted to set foot on the sacred mountain. Fucking Banui. Oh, it looks like the stone tablet lit up. Rah! Touch the stone tablet. As the golden lines light up, shining brilliantly, a fragmented scene surfaces in your mind. The eyes of the great dragon, split in two by the sword of the children of man. So they killed the Pyro Sovereign? A seal split asunder, engraved upon the white discs, is mistakenly classified as a whole. One was given to the Silver Dragon's white claws, one to the resurrected corpse. So that's Xbalanque. One was buried beneath the Great Monument, and one was swallowed into the belly of the Headstrong One. God, that reminds me of a pep. A white disc appears beneath your feet, the other obscured in shadow, the great wings shadowing it are raised, and you finally see its drawn, upright pupils. You hear a voice. It says, "Glory, glory, the eternal empire, natlan." So is that what it was called before humans? Was that what it was called to dragons? You see the person standing before the empty throne, picking up that disc, turning around, and looking at you. Wake up, Harley. Please wake up. Ah, you finally responded. When you touched that stone tablet, you just froze up and wouldn't react to anything. But look over there. A round plate with golden etchings on it appeared on the ground. That should be the token we're looking for. Rah! A golden seal, engraved on a white disc. Eh? What are you saying? It's nothing. Well, you probably are tired. After all, we sure did a lot today. Let's rest up after we get back. This token looks kind of like a big round plate. So in the mural, both the human and the dragon each had discs like this. Anyway, we got a token. Let's take it back and show it to Manqu. Rah! Between pledge and forgettance. Ooh, many chests. Golden entreaty.
Open it up.
Oh yeah, remember to show Manqu the token you got. Manqu, we're back. Ah! Phew, that sure was one long wait. Not gonna lie, the longer I waited, the more anxious I became. It was my idea in the first place, true. But if you went into the ruins only to never return, I'd been beside myself with guilt. Though, if you'll excuse my bluntness, I must ask, surely you found the token that the Sage of the Stolen Flame left within the ruins? That was pretty tough. Ha, I knew you'd do it. Ah! Look, it turned out to be this disc thingamajig. Golden entreaty. Oh, surely not. A golden entreaty? Golden entreaties actually exist? Incredible. I must include this in my research. So this thing's called a golden entreaty, huh? That's right. Apologies, I'm just so excited. It's said that this was once handled by the Sage of the Stolen Flame himself. For a moment there, I was thinking about what it might be like to keep it for myself as some kind of family heirloom. No way! We needed to save Banui. Ah! I know. But as for clues about the token's whereabouts, well, I'm all out. I haven't the slightest idea where the other one might be. natlan. Huh? Forgive my asking, Harley, but did I just hear you say natlan? Explain that you saw it when you touched the stone tablet. Wow, who'd have thought it'd be an natlan? The ruins of an ancient city that lies across a narrow stretch of water north of the Flower Feather clan. Okay. So that was like... It kind of makes me think of like the capital of Mexico is Mexico City. Like that's what I'm getting from like natlan. Like natlan is the capital of Natlan. You know what I mean? Are we getting a Gurbad? I think we are. If that's where it is, then I am truly sorry, but I cannot help you. Not only does my tribe forbid me to go there, but so does the Saurian Relics Association. Why? Apparently, it is said that many years ago, some association members received a commission to investigate that place, but after setting out, they vanished without a trace. Yeah, but I'm built different, though. Maybe that will be our special area for Natlan, please. Ooh, true. Since then, the association has steered well clear of anything to do with Natlan. Don't sweat it. You've already told us plenty. Ah! Well, I must thank the two of you once again. I can't tell you how much seeing a golden entreaty means to me. Speaking of which, I'd better hurry back and get all this recorded. Thank you once more, Harley and Paimon. I wish you a safe journey. And Banui, I wish you success removing the mark of the Flame Lord's blessing. Farewell. Yes, at the journey's end, the place where all souls come to rest, we will meet again. I am sure of it. What? Why are you making it sound like we'll meet again in the afterlife. I could just rock up to your housemate